Okay, can you please state your name and let's get started.
My name is Naeem Scott, 21 years old.
And what area do you live in this neighborhood?
Yes, I live in West Philly.
And how long have you been in this neighborhood?
4 years.
4 years. And in the 4 years that you've lived in this neighborhood, what changes have you seen, good or bad?
The bad I've seen is the violence increasing, the shootings, and people getting shot around their houses, kids going missing, and neighbors, just like the neighbors are just very rude. Like, we supposed to be a community, and they're just divided. Like, what happened to coming outside and just chilling or just talking and just being a regular neighbor, and then y'all just catching attitudes and stuff like that. And some good that I see is that people are trying in the community, trying to straighten stuff out and trying to get stuff together, like trying to come out with more programs for kids to keep them off the streets, or come out with more programs for kids to go where they can be understood and heard.
That's good. So there's programs in the community. Are you part of those programs? Are you part of like helping with trying to uplift the young youth?
Yes, I'm part of one of those programs.
So what program is this?
Collective Climb.
And what do they do?
They teach kids responsible needs, like how can I put it? How to solve problems without using conflict. So like talk about it, and like basically they will talk about it and show them how they can use their words instead of trying to shoot at each other or start a fight, because then 10 out of 10 when kids are arguing and they say they go get their brother and shoot them, and then that's when Collective Climb come in, and we resolve that problem by using their words or making them write out something to use it, or taking them around North Philly, showing them how really bad it is. Because some of these kids got a good life. Some of these kids do got parents that work or have a father, and we just show them how life really is, that it can be for kids that don't have the life that you have. And yeah, so we try to be all around, and we also pay them too. We pay them money so they can participate and do the thing. Like, they can't just come. They gotta come and really learn. Because if you don't come and learn, you don't get paid. So you have to come and learn. And we show them the skills. Like, we take them to the museums. We show them what we can do with the community. And it's pretty cool.
That sounds awesome. So,
Yeah.
Two things. One, you said some of the neighbors have attitudes. Are these older people or just any age?
Any age.
Why do you think there's such a rudeness to some of the neighbors?
To be honest with you, I don't know. It's just how the neighbors are. Because when I was growing up in West Philly, our neighbors wasn't like this. We was out all the time throwing footballs around, partying, loud music. Now it's just some of these new neighbors and old neighbors just want to up front and don't want to be a friend no more, and they just want to make it back to the other communities around here.
Why do you think it's so easy for kids nowadays to get guns? So if any little minor conflict, they can run in, like you said, get their brother who has a gun.
And
What is that about? What do you think?
we talked about this with Collective Climb. It's the gun locks. We have to have a situation where we are literally have to ban guns in Philadelphia, and it's not only in Philadelphia, but here in Philadelphia is, people go buy guns from other people, or they will go to stores and buy guns, which is crazy because kids can just walk in at 16 and they won't even ask for ID, they will just buy it.
In Philadelphia?
Oh, I know this because like I said, I work in the community. So like we had one kid in Collective Climb. Matter of fact, in Philly actually, one kid that said that he went into a gun store and got a gun at at the age of 16. Thank God one of the workers there, talked to the parent and got rid of it. But yeah, so it's crazy. And then it's like, and it hurts because sometimes kids around this age will get into the gun. Sometimes kids will go around the house and they will find it and they'll pull the trigger and they end their lives. And I have heard some of those stories. So that's why with Collective Climb, we give them gun locks. We give you gun locks to lock your guns. And yeah, kids would just go because they don't want to fight, right? They don't want to. In this world now, it's not fighting right now, right? They don't want to fight, so they're going to get their brother gun and shoot this person, which is not right, because over a tiny argument, over a basketball game, over you lost a fight, or over a girlfriend, it's the tiniest things that makes you want to just throw your whole life away. So
it's crazy. Well, I'm glad that you're doing the right thing. Your program sounds great. hopefully something will happen in the community, in the minds of our people, where they realize life is worth living. Nobody should end a person's life and their life ultimately over a basketball game or the petty, trivial nonsense. And maybe we can learn some anger management along the way. So when we go into a store and somebody accidentally bump into us, we're not killing them in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No problem.